Welcome to TH3D After Dark. Viewer discretion is advised. Just kidding, slightly. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I definitely was hanging out in Discord, and they're like, "Yeah, you said you were going to stream at 7." I was like, "Oh, well, we'll push it back to 8." So I do have the board over here that we're gonna be working on. I should probably pop up my other camera here, because I'm going to start by desoldering all the headers around the area we're going to be working on, so I don't burn them with the iron. And I'm wondering if I should probably just go and what's the word I'm looking for? I probably should put the wireless pack on, because I'm going to be over here. Let's see, level. Yeah, this mic is very directional. Let's see, is this going to play nicely? Oh, look at that. It's upside down, but we can fix that. Transform. Rotate. Oh, there we go. All right. So, all right. Let's get that shot in there. I'm going to go get the wireless mic pack. Oh, wait, it's right here. Would you look at that? And I have fresh batteries ready to go. So let's go ahead and switch over to the wireless mic pack, and then we're going to start working on this. I'm just going to be hanging out, having a beer, working on a board. Hopefully it's just the fan FET that got blown. Apparently I just got a emergency alert, and my phone's freaking out. All right, they're looking for a Nissan Rogue, apparently. All right, let's get the Wi-Fi pack on. I'm going to brace my inner Lewis Rossman, which is appropriate because I'm going to be using some flux in this video. And my pack is not turning on. That's unfortunate. Why is this pack not turning on? Go figure. I do have another pack, so hopefully this one is just maybe a bad set of batteries. Oof. Yeah, this is not turning on. Stand by. Let me go grab my other pack. Luckily, I have two. Unless it's the batteries. I wonder if these got overcharged. Hang on. Let me grab the ones that were in it. They shouldn't be dead. Ooh, I wonder if these batteries are overcharged. Let's do some troubleshooting on my audio equipment. I wonder if this charger overcharged them and it won't go. All right, let's see. Yeah, this charger was definitely lying. It said that they were fully charged. Why is this being so flaky? Hang on. Yeah, that's 1.5. Okay, these two look good. That's weird. Let me try this again. Because I'd rather start with fresh batteries. Oh, okay, now it's working. Have you tried putting them in and out again? I don't know. All right. Check, check, 1, 2. Can you guys hear me? Check, check, 1, 2. I have an EBL charger. That's funny. That's the brand charger I have. But apparently these batteries just are being a pain. So, sorry about that. It wouldn't be a stream without some technical difficulties. First, we had OBS being a pain in the ass earlier and the multi-stream messing up. And apparently now my wireless pack just has a mind of its own. But that's okay, because it is a casual stream. There probably will be some light swearing because I'm working on something and things go wrong. So, yeah, just fair warning. All right. So I've already got this heated up. I have to work on this FET right here. So I'm going to remove these 4 headers here with my little Hako here. And we're just going to zip these off real quick. So basically the issue with this board is the guy had a fan that had a short. I think he said it was like a Winsin fan, and it just had a dead short, and it killed the MOSFET for the fan. So I'm going to repair or attempt to repair it. Now, it is not uncommon that when you have a MOSFET fail due to a short, that it can sometimes backfeed to the I/O pin that controls the MOSFET. So what might happen is we go ahead and do these repairs, and then the fan output still doesn't work. You can see here the damage to the FET. I am going to check, and these are the same circuits. So we've got the 2 resistors here. You see R13 and R12. Those are the same as R11 and R14. So I'm just going to get a read off of what those look like in circuit, because I know fan 2 is working and functional. I just dropped the headers. We're going to put these over here so I don't lose them. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a reading off of these and see what we're getting off of this one. This one's 16K ohms in circuit. And this one is 10 ohms. So this one should also be 10. This is reading 74 in circuit. Oh. And this one's reading 100 ohms. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the diode and the MOSFET. So we got D3 and FET1. So D3 and FET1, these are going to get removed. And then I'm going to check these and see if these values are still off. On the EasyBoard V1, if this happened, sometimes the I/O pin on the CPU, so the actual pin that controls this on the CPU, would get damaged and we'd have to replace it. Now, the good thing is, even despite silicon charge, I do have donor boards here from like prototypes and stuff that I can swap this out. And I do have extra parts, so this guy is in luck. But yeah, you can see here, like, see how flaky this is? It's it got pretty well shorted here. So that FET's done for. So let's go ahead and get some flux on here. Let me get my Ender 2 Pro out of the way. And the freaking solder I ordered, or not solder, the flux I ordered. What is with these damn spammers? Why am I not able to boot them? Hang on. God. You guys are so damn annoying. Remove. All right. So let's go ahead and get some flux on here. I usually use, I don't know if this, I don't think this is Kester. It's something else. This is SRA. But I use the no clean flux just so if I don't get everything off, I don't run the risk of corroding things. Because flux is a corrosive item. So let's see if I can get the FET off of here. I don't know if I'm going to have to use my low melt. Nope, it's just breaking apart. All right. I figured as much. Got too much crap on my workstation here. I wasn't ready. All right. Where is my, here's my Kimtech wipes and my alcohol. All right. Let's go ahead and get the diode off. Now, I could use the hot air, but I don't really care about trying to salvage those parts because they're cooked. All right. Let me go ahead and clean that up. My tip is dirty. Nobody likes a dirty tip. All right. Now I need my solder wick. We're going to go ahead and clean this up. Make it look all pretty. I think that pad is moving on me a little bit. Did not fully lift, but it's there. It's hanging out. All right. Let's get a little more or a little more alcohol in here to clean this off. Oh, Griffin's in here. Hey, Griffin, do you think the I/O pin's going to be cooked after a dead short on the CPU? I'm hoping not. That pad is, you can see this pad's kind of floating here a little. Oh, come on. Is it? I thought it moved. Let me see. Did it move? Yeah, it moved a little bit, but it's still functional. All right, so we're still attached. Let's go ahead and check in circuit what resistance we're reading on these resistors. I know the diode was absolutely hosed. Let's see, this should be 10 ohms. We're reading 27. Where was it? Hang on. 27.9K. This should be a 10K. Yep, that should be a 10K. And we got 27.9K on this one. I think this is a, what is it, a 16 in circuit? 16K. So, all right. Let me fire up the hot air. And I'm not talking about me speaking. Let's get these out of here and see what they're reading. All right. 50-50 shot. I'm going to see what these read off the board. I'm going to say, I think, so here's the thing. If these don't read correct values off the board, or if these read correct values off the board, I'm going to assume the I/O pin got kind of foobarred during the short, and we'll probably need to replace the CPU, but this will be the first EasyBoard V2 CPU I'm doing. come on. There we go. I'm going to have to replace some of these headers because I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. I've got extra headers. All right. I should have desoldered more because I forgot I was going to use the hot air. See, they got melty, but I've got extras. Not a big deal. All right, let's see what we're reading out of circuit here. We've got the one that should be the 16K. And that one's reading 32. You know, that's supposed to be a 32, isn't it? Hey, Griffin, since you're in chat, pull up the schematic. What was R12 and 13? I think 12 is supposed to be a 32, and I think 13 is a 10 ohm. And the 10 ohm is completely hosed. Like, absolutely, it's just a dead short. All right, let's get these other headers off here before I melt the rest of them. But I have extra headers. Headers for days. So many donor boards. So the question is going to be, am I going to be able to resurrect this? I've got, let's see. Let's wait for my Hako to heat up. Waiting for that to heat up the desoldering tool. I'm going to go ahead and clean these pads up. All right. Let's get these headers off so I don't kill them. And I'll put new ones on when we're done. We're not heated up yet. Oh, I forgot to turn the giveaway form on. I will turn it on in a sec if you guys bear with me just a moment. I don't know why they didn't give me a tip with this syringe. It's so annoying. BL touch header. Why you gotta be a pain? Oh wait, no. This is the serial header. As being a pain in the butt. There we go. All right. Now we can go back to doing other stuff. I'm just going to leave that plugged in back there. Switch back over here. All right, so I need to transplant some parts from my donor board over to the new one. And we're going to steal some of these headers off this donor board. This was actually, the board I'm taking these headers off of, was actually the prototype. And it is missing a lot of parts. It's been, it's seen better days. All right, so I'm going to take these same parts off of here and transplant it over to the other board. So I'm just double check and get a baseline here because they should be about the same. So 32K ohms. Yeah, 32K cells. So it should be 10 ohms and 32K ohm. Yeah, 10 ohm, 32K. 10 ohm, 32K. This should be a 32K. Yep. All right. And I dropped something, but I don't know what I dropped. Oh, my tweezers. All right, so let's go ahead and channel my inner Rossmann. Get some flux going. And I'm going to use the hot air to pull these off. Funny thing is, I actually bought this hot air station from Louis Rossmann. No joke. Yeah, the resistors off board were completely screwed up measurement-wise. Ah, my hands are shaky. My palms are not sweaty. Just my hands are shaky. And if we need a new CPU, I will just steal it off of this this prototype because it's the same exact CPU. All right. So I'm going to toss these other resistors in the garbage because they're absolutely screwed. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them on and use the hot air again to set them. Oh, you know what would probably help my hands not shake as much is a nice beer. And I see Mr. Poffenbarger there. You'll recognize this beauty right here. If you don't, you're not a true Wisconsinite. Come on. I'm not very good at tiny little intricate things, apparently. So this is just to get them set. I will touch these up with my iron. I'm just trying to get some solder paste on here so that there's something when I hit it with the hot air for the parts to take to. And I don't know why this syringe is being such a pain right now. Usually it comes out pretty easy. But whatever. Oh yeah, I need to turn the form on. The giveaway form. My bad. I'm going to turn the giveaway form on right now. There we go. Gonna meet me at the Culvers, Oop. All right, bud. Oh yeah, Blasto. Blasto knows about the spotted cow there, bud. Yeah, it looks like crap right now, but trust me. Trust me, it'll be fine. This is not my first rodeo. People break boards all the time. Except my tweezers are sticky. Oh no. No, it's sticking to my finger. Just get off there. Get off there, bud. Come on, bud. Get off my tweezers. Alright, we're gonna nudge you into place. Nope, we're not sticking to the tweezers. We're not sticking to the screwdriver either. Okay. Griffin is probably screaming internally at how poor my handwork is tonight. I don't know why my hands are so shaky today. Like, for reals. Like, I'm actually mildly concerned. Like, do you see this? Like, I feel like, I mean, I know they weren't super steady to begin with, but I feel like it's a little, how you doing? All right. Now, if I just get these on the pads close enough, when I hit it with the heat, it should sort itself out for the most part. I haven't had any caffeine today, actually. Like, I haven't had any caffeine. And I think I just accidentally... I think I accidentally lost my diode. Mother... Well, I guess I got another one. Way to go, Tim. Way to go. Oh, I found it. I found it. All right, we're good. Crisis averted. Now, the question is, am I putting this on the right way? I can't tell. Well, we'll find out when I heat it up. Because there's a flux on the top. That's the problem. So you're saying I need more caffeine? I have not had any today. All right. Let's see how this goes. No, don't move. Why are you moving? You see the 10 ohm? The 10 ohm's got a mind of its own. There we go. Then I'll touch it up with the actual iron. All right, we're going to let that cool. Then I'll get in there with the actual iron and touch it up. This could probably move a little bit. There we go. I told you, it's not as bad as it looks. Put some flux on there. Hopefully I got the diode on the right direction. I couldn't see the top. All right. Whew. Excuse me. I think I might need to put the smaller tip on here. Did I get the diode on the correct direction? That's the million-dollar question. I can't see the markings. All right, we're going to let this cool for a sec. But those all look pretty good. I want to try to get these little solder balls out of here. They usually will wash off, so not a huge deal, but I'm just anal about that. All right. Okay, I'm going to clean this off. Hope I got the... You guys want to take bets on if I got the diode on the right direction or not? I have no idea. The flux is on the top. Oh, I got it on the right direction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hells yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, so I'm going to check the readings and see. Now, like I said, this is the first board I've ever worked, or first easy board V2 I've ever worked on. There's no bridges. Let's check the in-circuit values. Should be our 32K ohm, 333. We're reading 10 ohms on the 333. The other one reads 16, though. So I'm going to assume, knowing how the V1s worked, I'm going to assume that the CPU has been hosed. So let's go ahead and swap the brains before I just say screw it and we're just going to give the guy a discount on a replacement board. And tell him sorry for your loss. So now for the fun part. So to get rid of to get the CPU off, this is a little more involved, but we've done it. Now, I've done it on the NXPs. This is a prototype. I don't know if you can see here where I ground off the USB lines because they were not wired correctly on the prototypes. But the CPU is exactly the same. So we're going to go ahead and get the low melting solder out. And we're going to go ahead and do my favorite thing, which is like a chip quick type thing. And we're going to take this CPU off. Yes, the flux is non-conductive. So what this stuff does is, I'm going to turn my fume extractor on. It mixes with the higher melting point solder and allows you to have more working time for the solder to stay molten so you can get the chip off. Now, if you look at any of the V1 repair videos, it's the same stuff I've been using for years. It's a dream. The hell's my pickup tool? The hell? I had a vacuum pickup tool, and I don't know what happened to it. That's annoying. All right, well, I guess I'm going to have to use the tweezers because I don't know where my pickup tool went. And I don't have time to find it on stream. I don't know what happened to it. I have a pickup tool. I don't know what happened to it. So now I've got the donor CPU here. Because these little processors are like 20, 30 bucks now, so can't let them go to waste. Yay, chip shortage. So we're going to go ahead and clean up the legs on here. I don't have any. I don't even think I can order any of these. Last time I checked, in terms of like from Mauser and stuff. All right, so I'm pretty happy with the legs on here. I got the low melting point stuff off. We're going to take this and set this over here. And now we need to get this off the board we're actually fixing. So, again, same process. We're going to flux it up. And I'm actually going to try to use the hot air this time. I really wish I knew where my pickup tool was. Let's see if I can get these off. Those NXPs were a pain to get off with just the hot air. I don't think she's going to budge. And I want to crank the temp up too high. We're at like 300 right now. Yeah, it's not coming off. It's hot enough to melt the low melt. You guys see this? I'm wondering, hang on, I wonder if this will work. If I just hit it with the hot air now. Hello, I'm still here. I'm just focusing. So I'm not talking. I was focusing. Check, 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 check. I'm here. I'm just focusing on my work. I know you guys are used to talking a lot, but sometimes I do need focus. All right, we take donor CPU and we put it on the board. We get it lined up good enough. I think we're pretty good right there, actually. And now we hit it with the hot air. Now, like I said, I have no idea if this is gonna fix it. This is more of a morbid curiosity because, one, I was trying to help the guy out. He, had an oops, shorted out, and plus I haven't worked on any of the V2 boards in terms of repairs. So I just wanted to see how much of a pain in the ass they would be compared to the V1. What focus? You know what? It's late and my Adderall is worn off. Okay, so leave me alone. All right. Now, if you notice, it kind of pulled to its pads. It's very common. So we're going to let this cool down for a second. Because if I touch it right now, that solder is going to be still molten. And it's going to move if I touch it. So I want to let it cool. So that gives me a chance to also get another beer. We're going to let it cool down for a sec. And then I'm going to go ahead and touch it up with the actual iron. And then we'll clean it up and see what things are reading. And then we'll know if it's absolutely screwed or if we have been able to salvage it. Okay? All right. So let me enhance. You can sometimes pull the solder along the pins. I might need some more flux. All right, we'll clean that up with the solder wick. I'm coming to the other side now. It's just so satisfying. All right. So this one little pin here, he's a little bent, but doesn't matter. It's not bridging. Sometimes you got to work with what you got, and if it's a little bent, you make do. Okay. Sometimes it works out better when it's a little bent. All right. Now let's go ahead and clean up the ends where I drug solder to. So you got these 3 pins here bridged, obviously. We're going to go ahead and just take the solder wick, and we're going to go ahead and hit that real quick. Just like that. It's all cleaned up. No more bridge. Same here. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just do a drag solder real quick across all of them. And then I'm going to go take it into the garage and wash it off. And we're going to take some measurements and see if we're able to salvage this or if it's just going to end up as parts. Did I do this side already? I feel like I did. But we're going to do it again. All right. Now, I should be able to measure and see how we're looking. Kind of see what we're doing here. All right. Let's check and see. My meter went to sleep. $10 ohms. This is reading 16K, but so is this other one. 16K. 10 ohms. Now, this is in circuit. All right. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. And then we're going to go ahead and put the headers back on. And then I'm going to test it. So I will be right back because I'm going to go into the garage here. And I have flux remover and a toothbrush. And I'll be right back. Woo! All right, I'll be back. All right. So as you can see, this is the same board. I cleaned it. It's missing the headers, but there you go. Look how nice that looks. No bridges, nice and shiny. It almost, not saying I do, but it almost looks like I know what I'm doing. Now the question is she going to work post repair? We'll find out, but we're gonna put the headers back on the board and get those all situated. Gotta make sure that I have their pins all aligned correctly and put them on the right direction. That's always important. All right. I'm just going to tack one of these on so the header don't fall off. And we'll do a proper solder. I might have scrounged up a 3-pin JST from one of my other boards because I inadvertently melted the one because I did not remove it before I hit it with the hot air, but not a big deal. All right. Go ahead and just get these all tacked on. What iron in this? This is the Hako FX951. It's their direct heat model. They go for about, well, pre-COVID prices. They go for about 300 something. I had the FX888D, which is probably what I recommend if you're a hobbyist, but if you got the extra money to blow and you want something with a direct heat, I do like this, I do like the 951 over the 888. But the 888 is a solid budget iron because they're about $100. The thing I like about this 888 or the 951 over the 888 is the direct heat does keep up better if you're dealing with stuff that's got high copper count, aka the easy boards, which are 4 layers 2-ounce copper. It doesn't seem to care about how much copper is on the board. It just keeps up with the heat demand. It is worth it, but obviously, like, if you're a casual user, $300 is a lot to spend on iron. But I don't solder too much these days, but I probably would still go with the 951 over the 888 if you can justify the purchase price. All right. So the final step is going to be we're going to put power into it and see if the magic smoke comes out. I'm probably going to have to flash this firmware because I'm pretty sure this chip has probably has some beta firmware on there. So, but not a big deal. I think I have an LCD. I was like, I know I got a Creality screen around here somewhere. When don't I have a Creality screen around? Just need to find my test adapter. I've got a little like 2 amp adapter that I use for testing. There are knockoff Hako irons, so be careful where you purchase them from. I believe I got mine from either DigiKey or Mauser. They sell irons. On the iron, I'm using, I think, 350? 350. And on the hot air, I was using 300. There's no scientific reason for me using those. It's just what I use. All right. Let's see if the magic smoke comes out. What do you guys think? Yes or no? All right. The thermistors are not connected, so they're going to show error. That's nothing new. Where's my fan? I know I have a fan in here with a 2-pin. Okay, fan 1's not doing anything. Fan 2, let's see. Fan 2 should kick on when I kick in a... oh, okay. So that's moving. Now let's go ahead and turn the lighter fan on, which is the one that was broken. Success! We have saved a board from the graveyard. Let's go and drop it down. Let's do 50%, make sure the PWM is working. Hell yeah! All right. Where are my test thermistor leads? I have little preset thermistor leads to test. The only thing I'll have to do is find a 3-pin JST to put on there before I send it back to the customer, but that's not a big deal. I've got a bunch on donor boards that I can pull off. Where the hell are my test leads? I need to organize my shit better. Here we go. All right, so let's see if the thermistors read. 86C, so this one should go on the bed. 86C, this one should read about 205 plus or minus 1 degree on the hot end. And we're reading 205. Bang on. All right. Well, that's a success. I honestly, honest to God, thought that this board was going to be completely hosed. But apparently I was wrong. So, what do you guys think of that? Get out of here, you Russian piece of crap. Spamming my chat with Wuvong or... come on. What is the point? Like, no one's actually going to go to your stupid link. Like, no one is going to go to your link, bro. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So, yeah. All right, surprise myself. That put me in a good mood. How's that? I mean, aside from the smoke marks on one of the 2-pins, you probably would have a hard time telling that this board was repaired. So, Cheers. What's everybody up to tonight? What I might do is just go hang out in the Discord server. If you guys want to literally hang out with me, get on voice chat or something, we could do that. Yeah, I am thoroughly satisfied with this. I will test all the motor outputs and everything, but the fact that there's no TMC errors when you turn the board on tells me the drivers will probably be fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. What other chats do we have? Do you guys have any questions for me about stuff? Let me know. How many, okay, I'm curious, how many of you guys saw, like, when I was moving the busted chip and how bad the busted chip looked and how messed up the board looked? How many of you guys were like, yeah, this is not going to get fixed? I'm just curious. How many of you guys were doubting Thomas's? Hi, doggo. Doggo's being a good doggo. I was going to do, what did I say, firmware. I was going to do firmware stuff, but honestly, I'm probably just going to hang out here for a bit, go on Discord, and just enjoy a relaxing evening. What temperature is it outside? Is it too cold to have a cigar? It's 24. I don't know if I want a cigar that bad. Mark, never had any doubts. Kyle, well, you guys, you've shown us worse. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I like doing fun stuff. Rat rig? What's your opinion on rat rig? I've seen the rat rig printers. They look cool. I don't think the EasyBoard V2 has enough stepper motor outputs to do the rat rig. Because don't they need more than 4? We only got 4 on there. Hopefully next year we can get a solid duet competitor to market. That's something I'd love to do. Instead of doing a universal 5 driver, do something like similar to like the Octopus that Big Tree Tech does. That kind of thing. I'm going to turn the lights back on because if I don't, I'm probably going to start falling asleep. I'm just being honest. I'm an old man. I'm going to be 33 in January. What are you guys getting me for my birthday? I need to know. What am I getting for my birthday? Last year, all I got for my birthday was 3 bottles of whiskey, and there's something else. What else did I get for my birthday last year? There's one other thing. It was all old man shit. Like, not even a joke. Yeah, looking at the rat rig, I think you're talking about the V-Core. It looks cool. I've looked at them, and I don't think it's got enough outputs because I believe it needs 6. Your birthday's 12/31. My condolences. That sucks. I mean, Mark, you got my number. Hit me up. I may be having an event at my home. Viagra? No. I got something else for my birthday, but I can't remember what it was. It was whiskey, which I still have. I mean, it was good whiskey. We're talking about, like, I got some 16-year Lagavulin, some 15-year Redbreast, and I don't know how old the Glenlivet was, but it's all pretty good. The Lagavulin is The Lagavulin is good if I have to be in the mood for it. It's very smoky. But yeah. I don't know if I want to stream me fumbling on YouTube anyways through Fusion, trying to design a LCD mount for this thing. But I have to get it done for my buddy. So there's that. Let's see. 3 Wildcat says Joel Telling. I'm assuming Joel you mean by Joel Telling. Has a giveaway on now. Interesting. All right. Nemo, I'll you can see yourself out with that one. That's I'll give it to you, okay? But you guys know, I wish you guys could see that because his head popped up and the ears just flipped up. Do what? What am I? Do what? What are you telling me to do, Waffle? Come here. Come on. Can we sit? Speak. Good boy. There you go. We're gonna make it easy on him. It's been a long. Well, these damn Russians. You know what is George? What the hell is his name? The laser guy. Is he having his Russian bots spam the channel? Do you guys remember that idiot that was selling like he was selling the diode lasers that were like, he was like, oh, it's like 100 watts or something. And it was just BS. So, oh, do stream Fusion? Yeah, you would like that. You know what, Doug, how about you come over and you just design this mount for me? I'm pretty sure you could do it in like half the time, if not less. I know my limitations. I suck at doing Fusion. Absolutely suck. But I guess we made it. We're getting spammers now. So that's about it. I don't have anything else to add. Remo got his dingo stick. Second. Well, did he get one today? I feel like I gave him one today. He got the little bones I got from Cold Stone. So, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys had fun watching me fumble through a board repair. I don't know why. I'm like, should I be concerned that I'm like a little shakier than normal? Maybe it's because I didn't have any caffeine. I have no idea. So, anyways, I am going to stop rambling. I'm going to go finish my beer, and I'm probably going to go put on a warm coat and go enjoy a cigar on my patio. So, I appreciate everybody stop by. I will be in our Discord server later on. If you're in the VIP section, that's where you can find me. I usually hang out in the lounge from time to time. I usually pop my camera on. I'll screen share, pop my cameras if I'm working on something. So, you know, let me know. It's where you can find me. That's, you know, I am on Facebook, but I don't really add too many people. But I don't really like Facebook. I like Discord. So, anyways, I'll stop rambling now. I'm sure you guys are used to it. But anyways, there's always new people, and they're probably like, why is this guy going on and on and on? So, anyways, I will talk to you guys later. And as always, happy printing. Thanks for stopping by.